Hi everybody, welcome to my channel Singing with Lauren. Today we are going to cover how to sing more like you speak. So these are going to be simple exercises that you can do while you're practicing. They're great for any point of your practicing. You're going to leave this video with some concrete ways to make your singing sound more naturally like your speaking voice. This video is brought to you by my partnership with Beauty Counter. If you haven't tried out Beauty Counter yet, I honestly don't know what you're waiting for. They are the highest quality beauty and skincare company that's out there right now. They are committed to getting safer beauty into the hands of everybody. So they have committed to not using 1,500 of the most toxic chemicals and questionable products that most skincare brands use. So my shop is beautycounter.com/Lauren Anderson. Do yourself a favor, go check it out. And it's not just for women, there are products for men too. Let's get singing! When I ask my students for the first time what the difference between speaking and singing is, they usually don't really know, but they do know that a lot is different. And it's actually the opposite. There's not that much that's different. When we're singing, we need a little bit more projection, which comes from more airflow, and we need more enunciated vowels than we do when we're speaking. When we're speaking, we tend to kind of like grumble our words a little bit, but when we're singing, we need clear vowels because the voice sings on vowels, and by definition, the voice stops while we're speaking consonants and singing consonants. So, how do we get a more natural speak-like quality to our voice? We practice speaking first. So, what's something that you say all the time? For me, I meet a lot of people every week, so something I say quite frequently is, "Hi, my name is Lauren." And I've been saying that my entire life, so it's very deeply embedded into me. So what's your name? Say your name with me in the place of Lauren. Ready? Hi, my name is Lauren. If I was just meeting somebody, maybe I wouldn't say it quite that loud. I'd probably be like, "Hi, my name is Lauren." But if I really felt confident, I would say, "Hi, my name is Lauren." One more time. Hi, my name is Lauren. So, let's try to speak that a little bit louder. Maybe you're gonna feel your lungs expand a little bit. Maybe your rib cage. Ready? Hi, my name is Lauren. Good. So that should feel super comfortable in your throat. Nothing going on here. Everything going on down here, if you feel anything else. Hi, my name is Lauren. Now, have you ever thought about the fact that we actually are speaking on pitches? Have you ever thought about the fact that we are speaking on pitches? Have you ever thought about the fact that we're speaking on pitches? So most of the time I'm speaking around a middle C. Of course, I have a very musical voice, if I do say so myself. So I probably fluctuate between a middle C, a little bit lower, B, maybe also a D. What note are you speaking on? You know how you can find out? Say a sentence all on the same tone. Hi, my name is Lauren. Hi, my name is Lauren. And then start to sing it. Hi, my name is Lauren. So that's a little bit higher than I was before, right? Hi, my name is Lauren. So that's a D. So you can pull out your piano app on your phone if you don't have a piano and figure out what note you speak on. That's actually going to be super helpful for you as you continue your singing journey. Now I want you to think about the fact that once you're singing on one pitch that you're speaking on, it's not that much different to change it into a song. So for example, if we were going to continue with "Hi, my name is blank," and we wanted to do it in C major, it would sound like this without singing it, speaking it. Hi, my name is Lauren. Ready? Hi, my name is Lauren. Great. Now, what would it sound like if you spoke it and sung it? We're talking about 80% speaking, 20% singing. Ready? Hi, my name is Lauren. Okay, all of a sudden it's a little bit different. Hi, my name is Lauren. So my guess is that to you, that sounds like singing. To me, it feels like I'm mostly speaking with a little bit extra air. And so that is probably a little bit more speaky than you want your final product to be. But I want you to notice how well you can hear the core of my sound when I do that. And this is what really coming from speech helps us to do when we're singing, is that a lot of times we lose the filled in circle of our voice. And a lot of times it's because we're timid, we don't know if we sound good, we are second guessing ourselves. But guys, this is where I need you to stop second guessing yourself. I want you to do this when you're by yourself so that you don't have anybody listening, so you can just go all in, okay? Let's do it again. Hi, my name is Lauren. So that was speaking. Oh, I changed keys. I think I was up here. That was a little bit higher, probably too high for you guys if you're watching this, but ladies, that's probably good for you. So let's go back to C. Hi, my name is Lauren. So that was probably more 50% speaking, 50% singing. Let's keep going. Hi, my name is Lauren. 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 Good. So that's not a super operatic sound that I'm producing. It's more of a neutral sound, just because I'm trying to get you into this speaky. I don't want you to think like sing, sing, sing. I want you to think speak, 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 sprinkle in some singing. Now I want to show you one more exercise that is awesome, that's going to really help you with this. So we already worked on hi, my name is, right? Now what's something else that you guys literally grew up learning? The alphabet. Okay? You guys are going to think I'm crazy, but first we need to speak the alphabet together. Okay, ready? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. So now we're going to sing that. But we're going to do it like this. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. So you're singing, you're speaking, you're singing, you're speaking. And this helps you connect and think, wow, this is not that much different. Ready? Let's keep going. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. One more. A, B, C, Q-R-S-T-U-V-W-X-Y-Z. Beautiful. So that's all I have for you today, but honestly, you could practice those for a half an hour and it would still benefit you. This is a concept that it takes a long time to grasp, not because it's difficult, but because we don't want to believe that it's going to be as easy as it is. Because the first time I got introduced to this concept, I was like, it doesn't even feel like I'm singing. And that's the point. We don't want to feel anything in our neck that makes us hurt and makes us feel like we're singing. Because a lot of times when we're feeling ourselves singing, it's because we're putting unnecessary tension on the muscles in our throat. That is all I have for you guys. Thank you so much for joining me. And I made you a track of these exercises so you can just go straight through once you've learned them. Please recommend this video to a friend who needs some help with their singing. Share it, subscribe. I wanted to tell you that I did get engaged. So I know a lot of you already know that and have offered me your congratulations. So I thank you so much. It's so sweet when you guys think of me. And let me know what video you want next. I have a bunch of videos already planned from questions that people have given me, but I love thinking about these questions and they make me a better teacher. So I'll see you later.